Welcome back, students. This is Dr. Mercado once again. Now, this is the course orientation part 2, which deals with Blackboard for the summer 2022 semester. Okay? Now, the first part was just getting to know a little bit about myself and my expectations. I expect students to read, to ask questions, to communicate with me, so on and so forth. Please make sure that you listen to the first part of the orientation. It has a background, my educational background, my career background, how to reach me, all of that good stuff. Now, this second part deals with Blackboard, okay? Students need to log into Blackboard. It's a summer session every day, okay? And I recommend that you log in every day just in case I post an announcement that is important. That way you become familiar with it. It doesn't take but a minute or two to log in into Blackboard and check your emails, your messages, your announcements, okay? So I recommend that you do that. And in Blackboard, you are going to find everything that you need to be successful in my class. Now, I am going to redirect myself from here over to the STC webpage, okay? How do I access Blackboard, Dr. Mercado? Well, there's different ways, but the way that I use is I just go to the southtexascollege.edu webpage, and on the top right-hand corner, there's a little button that says Blackboard, okay? If you click on it, you're going to be prompted with a window to enter your username and password, and then you sign in. Okay, you should get your username and password from the Office of Admissions when you registered for the, when you became a student. You should have gotten that username and password. If you don't, then I recommend that you go to the Office of Admissions and Records, and they should be able to provide you with that information so you can access your Blackboard. Okay, once you're in there, you're gonna go to your courses. Okay, there's on the left hand side, there's a lot of tabs. Okay, go to the courses tab. Okay, and then all of the courses are gonna populate. Okay, now I want to search by my summer courses. Okay, I don't want to look at everything else I've got. I just want to focus on my summer courses. These are the 4 summer courses that I'm going to be teaching. Okay, on your end, you should see the summer classes that you're going to be taking. Okay, now from there, you select the class that you have me for. Okay, whatever class that you're taking with me is the class that you're going to choose. Now, what I'm going to show you next is the layout of my classes in Blackboard. Okay, I'm going to select one class, and all of my classes are structured the same way. Okay, we are using Blackboard Ultra. Okay, so I am not going to cover any specific content information. I am just going to show you where you can locate the information in my Blackboard course. Okay, now the first thing that you'll see up here is a Pronto Instant Messenger. Okay, this is an application that you can use to communicate with me as well as with your classmates, and it's live. It's kind of like a texting thing where you send a text message, and you get to choose if you send it to a particular person, the entire class, or whatever the case might be. So it's a great way to communicate with your classmates, to send me messages. I have the app on my phone. So that way I can just I get like a little beep message that I have a message from a student, and I can respond if I'm available. Okay, so that is available. I recommend that you download the app, that you use Pronto in case you need to contact me. Okay, so next I have the Start Here tab. Okay, in the Start Here tab, you're gonna have, if you click the little the little arrow down, it's gonna open up for you. Okay, so under the Start Here tab, I have welcome information, essential course information. I've got the concourse syllabus. I've got a PDF of the syllabus, and we've got links to important information. Okay, so you can go through all of this information and become familiar with it. You are not going to break anything. Okay, now under the welcome link, you'll be redirected. You have a picture of myself, that way you know what I look like. You've got my contact information. I'm Dr. Claudia Mercado. This is my office information. I've got my office at the Pecan campus, and that is my office telephone. Now, for the summer session, I will not be going to my office. My classes are online. Okay, so if you call my office, I am not going to pick up because I'm not there. Okay, if you need to reach me, the best way to reach me is through Blackboard messages, through Pronto, through email. If you have some kind of an emergency, you've got my cell phone number right there. Okay, but don't call me in the middle of the night. Okay, I've had students in the past call me at 2 in the morning because they can't solve a problem. Okay, that is not an emergency. Okay, You can wait for the morning for that. Nothing's going to happen if I don't answer at 2 in the morning. If I don't answer your question about how to calculate a payroll tax at 2 in the morning. Okay, so just have some common sense. Don't call like during weird hours, but I do provide you with my mobile number in case you can want to call or text. That is available to you there. But you have other options, like I said, Blackboard messages, email, Pronto messages, and then you've got my cell phone number there. Okay. You've got the term information depending on the summer term that you're doing. And then you've got the orientation videos in the bottom. Okay, so make sure that you listen to those 3 orientation videos. And then under the essential course information, you're going to have information about the specific course that you are going to be taking. Now, this differs by class. So just make sure that you read the information. I've got information about the course, the textbook. This is just an overview. You're going to find your concourse syllabus as well as a PDF file of the syllabus. Either or has the same information. So you can just select it. If you select concourse, you're going to be redirected to the concourse site, and then the syllabus will populate, okay? And then you have all of the information that you need. This is the outline. This is what I was mentioning, that I give you specific items that are going to be completed each week. You know what's going to be completed week 1. These are the items, and these are the due dates, and these are the assignments that need to be completed. That way you mark them off. So there is really no excuse as I did not know what I needed to do. It's on your syllabus. Just go to the specific week that we're in, and then read the items that you need to complete for the week. And then this is basically a summary of the due dates as well as the assignments that need to be completed. Okay, so all of that is provided for week 1, for week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. Okay, so you've got all of your different policies. If you have any type of disability, anything of that nature, make sure that you read through all of this information. All of that is available for you. So that is provided. You have the concourse syllabus, or I provide students with the PDF file of my syllabus. This is just a basic format. You've got the information of my department chair if you ever need to contact her. You've got my information. My office hours for the summer session are Monday through Thursday from 10 through 11 a.m. Okay. So the syllabus for your respective classes will also be posted. Make sure that you read through the syllabus and that you print a copy of your syllabus. If you're having issues with Blackboard, you have a technical support button. If you select it, it will open a page and it will give you the information for distance learning. Okay? So just go through all of this information. There's a lot of college resources and services. The different links are provided and the phone numbers in case you need to reach them. And then you've got privacy and accessibility statements. If you have any type of disability, these are the different accessibility statements for the different technologies that we have. Okay. Once you read over all of the information under the Start Here tab, the next thing that you have will be your Cengage assignment links. Okay, I have created a folder with all of the links for all of the assignments for all of the semester. Okay, so you have access to the courses, to the ebook, to Cengage technical support. If you need to contact Cengage support, you've got the link here. The student dashboard, and then all of these are the assignments. Okay, if you click on any of these assignments, you are going to be taken out of Blackboard and into Cengage. Okay, so in my class, you do not need to create an account per se with Cengage, and I'll show you in the third orientation video how to access Cengage. But just know that you can access it directly from Blackboard. Once you select any of the links that pertain to a Cengage assignment, you will automatically be transferred into Cengage. Okay, so I've created a folder with all of the assignments for Cengage. Okay, and then I've broken up your assignments by week. Okay, so instead of just dumping everything into 1 week, I have created different folders. Because from a student's perspective, if I give a student a folder with all of this information, they're going to get overwhelmed. I know I would get overwhelmed. Let me see what happened here. close. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so I would be overwhelmed if I just dumped everything into one folder. Okay, so what I did is I broke it up by chapters. Okay, so if you see here, week 1, chapter 1, week 1, chapter 2, week 1, chapter 3. Okay, this is for one of my classes, and it's just going to vary by the class that you're taking with me. Okay, so you know that in week number 1 for this particular course, we're covering chapters 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you're going to start with chapter 1. If you click down the down arrow, you're going to have information. You're going to have the first thing that you're going to have is the module overview. Okay, if you click on it, okay, it'll take you to a page, a different page. Usually have a quote for the day or for the week. And then I have a little overview about the chapter. What is the chapter about? The course learning objectives covered in this particular chapter and the module learning objectives. Down here, I tell students what they need to do. They need to read the chapter, review the PowerPoints, and review the lectures. Okay? The assignments that you need to complete are the syllabus, course orientation quiz, the intro to Cengage tutorial, chapter 1 homework, chapter 1 quiz. All of these assignments are due on June the 12th. So I give you the due date, the list of assignments that need to be completed for chapter 1. Okay? Down here, I attach any additional resources. I've got the PowerPoints provided, and I've got a lecture video down here that you listen to. Okay? Once you do or review all of this information, then you can begin working on your assignments. I've got all of the assignments listed. Okay? For each course, for the week number 1, students need to complete a syllabus course orientation quiz in Blackboard. It's a short quiz basically over the content provided in the orientation videos as well as the syllabus. Okay? 5 questions, very basic. It's just for attendance purposes. I need to show that you were present in class and that you are participating. So students need to complete the syllabus and course orientation quiz to be counted present. As this is an online class, I don't know, if you're participating or not. So a way to prove that you are participating is for you to complete this assessment. So make sure that everybody completes the syllabus course orientation quiz. Okay? Once you're done with that, you start reading the chapter. Okay, you're going to read chapter 1. I've provided you the link to the chapter reading. And then you begin working on your assignments. You got the tutorial, the quiz, and the homework. Okay. Once you're done with week 1, chapter 1, you're going to move on to week 1, chapter 2. You're going to open it up. And once again, you're going to start off with the module overview. Okay. You're going to have the quote for the week. You're going to have a little outline of the chapter, the CLO, the learning objectives for the chapter, what you need to do, the assignments that need to be completed, and the due dates, the PowerPoint presentation, and the lecture, okay, that you need to listen to. Okay. Once you are done with chapter 2, you move on to the next item for week 1, which is chapter 3. Okay. You do the open arrow. You always start off with the module overview. You review everything in the module overview. You've got your quote for the week. You've got your little summary of the chapter, the objectives that are going to be met in this chapter, the things that you need to do, which is read the chapter, review the PowerPoints, and listen to the lecture videos. You're going to have a list of the assignments that need to be completed and the due dates, and then you're going to have the videos down here. Now, in some cases, I'm able to upload the video like I did here. In other cases, I'm not able to. I've been having issues with it. So distance learning said that if I wasn't able to upload the video, I could upload the link. So if you click the link, it will take you to YouTube where I have my videos recorded, or where they're okay. You'll go here. Okay, so you'll go here to my video. So the links are working. So I've got 3 videos that I was able to upload, and then I've got 2 links for some additional videos dealing with problem 314, and then this lecture deals with financial statements. Okay, so this is what you're going to do every week. Okay, locate the information. Once you're done with week number 1, you will not be able to move on to the following assignments. You have to wait until the assignments open up. And the assignments open up every Monday. Okay, so you're going to complete the assignments for that week, and that's it. Once you're done, you wait for the following week's assignments to become available. Usually the assignments are available from Monday through Sunday, with the exception of tests. Okay, for tests, I have shorter windows, so make sure that you always refer to your syllabus for you. That way you know when the tests are going to be available. Okay, but this is the format every week. Like for week number 2, we're going to cover chapters 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we have 3 folders, 1 for each chapter. Okay, and then you're also going to begin working on a research project. If you click on the research project folder, in this particular class, you'll have the research requirements and the grading rubric. Okay, I provide everything for you. Okay, week 3, you're going to have the test, a comprehensive accounting cycle problem, and you're going to finalize your research problem for this specific class, of course. Okay, every class is different. I'm just showing you the layout. And then week 4, you're covering 3 more chapters. The layout will be the same. Of course, the content will be different for each class, but the layout will be the same. So pay very close attention to how the modules are labeled. Week 1, chapter 1. Week 1, chapter 2. Week 1, chapter 3. Okay, once you're done, then you're done for that week. Then the following week, you begin with week 2. Okay, chapter 4. So the layout is what I'm concerned of showing you. And every time that you open any of these module folders, always start with the module overview. In the module overview, you're going to have the summary of the chapter, the learning objectives, the list of things that you need to complete, the assignments that you need to complete, and then any additional resources such as your PowerPoints and your lectures. That is found under the module overview. And then you'll have all of the assignments listed. Okay, so that is basically the structure or the setup for my class. Okay, now something else I want to show you is we won't have any discussions in this class. Your gradebook, of course, the class has not started yet when I'm recording this lecture, but you'll be able to access your gradebook through Blackboard, through the gradebook link. The assignments, even though they're going to be completed in Cengage, the grades are going to automatically be flowing into Blackboard. So once you complete an assignment in Cengage, you're going to give it a couple of minutes, and then that grade is going to populate in Blackboard. Okay, Blackboard is where we're going to be keeping or housing all of the grades. Okay, so you're going to have your gradebook. If you need to send a message either to myself or to any of your classmates, you click on the messages link. And this is the preferred method of communication with me, through Blackboard messages. So you click messages, and then you go to the right hand corner. You're going to click a new message. Okay, you're going to select the recipients. You've got the names of all of the students that are in the class. Okay, you're going to browse through the list, find whoever you want to message, and then select the name. And then you type your message right there, and then you just click send. Okay, so this is a great feature for you to be able to send messages. You can insert content, send information. So that is available. That is how you send a Blackboard message, through the messages link. And then once you're in messages, you click the little plus button on the right hand side. Okay, so you're going to be using messages. What else are you going to be using? Oh, you're going to be getting announcements. Okay, I post announcements usually every Monday. Okay, I post announcements reminding students of what they have to do for that week. I will also post some announcements if needed, if I need to remind students of a deadline, or if something new comes up, or I'm not going to be available for a specific day. I will post an announcement. So make sure that you check your announcements. Once you select the announcements, you'll be able to see the information that I provided you. Okay, so like I stated, I post announcements, so make sure that you review your announcements that are being posted. Okay, so that is basically the layout for Blackboard. Very straightforward. We worked on modules, and I went ahead and I separated the modules by chapter. That way students could work on it. You know, you always start with the first chapter. Once you're done with that chapter, you move to the next chapter and the next chapter, depending on how many chapters we are covering for that specific class, because every class varies, okay? But just make sure that, you know, a very easy way for you to know that you're on the right track and that you're completing all of your assignments is by printing your syllabus. Have your syllabus handy. Let me go ahead and go to the syllabus for this class, okay? Let me go ahead. Please print out your entire syllabus, read through it. You'll have my contact information about the different assignments. Let me see. At the very end of the syllabus, you'll have the schedule of by week for the semester and what we're going to be covering every week. Okay, and you also have all of the assignments that need to be completed along with the deadlines. Okay, so why do I want students to print it out? That way they have this information handy, and that way they know what they need to do. Okay, they need to start with this and then move on to chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. Okay, once they're done with week 1 assignments will be only available from June the 6th through June the 12th. Okay, once June the 12th arrives, the assignments will close at 11 p.m. Okay, you will not be able to complete them. And then the following morning on a Monday, you'll be able, on June the 13th, to begin a brand new week that's going to run through Sunday at 11 p.m. Okay, so make sure that you keep your syllabus handy at all times. That way you know what you need to get done for that specific week. Okay, so that is basically an overview of Blackboard. Make sure that you read the chapter. Make sure that you have all of your links available. Okay. That way you can access all of your assignments. And if you have any questions or concerns, do not hesitate to contact me. My contact information is in the syllabus, or you can just go to Start Here. And under the welcome page, you will also have my contact information so you can reach me as well. Okay. So please play with Blackboard, navigate through it, get comfortable with it. That way, you know where you can locate all of the information. You're not going to break anything by clicking buttons. Okay. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. Okay. So this is the second video. We have one more orientation video, which is going to deal with Cengage. Okay. So make sure that you listen to that third orientation video before you begin working on any of your assignments. Okay. So that is it for this lecture. Until next time. Thank you.